It's sad. This individual is so freaking sad. It's not even funny. So he's over there crying and whining about how our black screen paints don't work on venue projectors. That's all we have in here is venue projectors. I got like 16 venues in here. So it's funny because at one point, Crow was complaining about how, and I'm keep in mind, I'm going to put you on blast again. Do I need to place another order to have you cancel out again? Because if you're saying our product doesn't work on venue projectors, I know your product doesn't work on venue projectors. You can't pull contrast, you can't pull color on a venue projector. We have your product here. But, you know, if you want to basically want us to prove it even farther, I can place an order right now for your product and see whether or not if you'll cancel out the order or not. Because I guarantee if you're going to be trying to claim that black screens can't pull, they can't. Wait, don't you have a black screen? And one of your orders, it says you have a Frankenstein that's a black screen. So which one is it? Do you have a black screen or you don't have a black screen? Because this particular individual is over there ranting right now about how I just got finished painting my screen outside. I'm gonna take you outside today. Now I'm about to place another order right now. Watch you cancel again. As you said before, you said black screens can't work on venue projectors. Well, I have venue projectors. That's a Chrissy 505 and LW 505 I have over here. That's a venue projector. I got a Chrissy 501 upstairs. That's a venue projector. I got a Chrissy 504. That's a venue projector. I got a Sony VPO FA36, FA31, FA30. They're venue projectors. I got a Chrissy LW400 and an LX400. They're all venue projectors. So you're saying that if our product doesn't work on venue projectors, and it's pretty much, we have venue projectors here in the shop and downstairs. As a matter of fact, the video I post on the 180-inch screen that's being displayed is on a venue projector. So we all know this is just his cry for help because his product can't pull contrast and can't pull color at all. I can show you white levels on my screen with no problem whatsoever, but you can't seem to show this contrast level. So since you're saying you're making these statements that our product doesn't work and yours does, you wouldn't have a problem with me placing an order right now and having your product brought over here. Now, like I said, if you have confidence and you're doing these reviews that you're saying that our product comes out this dark, you would have no problem with me doing a review against your product to see if your accusations and your claims are true. So if we bring your product over here, is it going to be to produce a much better contrast level and white level to make our screen so dark, as you say in your video, without you canceling the order? How much you want to say that we can place the order? We're going to place the order right now for the Cinemax again. Now, mind you, Crow, when we place this order is for, so we can bring your product over here because you made a claim now that our venue projectors don't work on our products at all. That's what you're saying, right? And if that's the case, then we need to find out for ourselves by doing our own review, which means we need to place an order right now for your product, have it over here, put it against a Chrissy 505, and see whether or not if your claims are true. Now, if you cancel the order, that just says at the end of the day, your product doesn't work because you're afraid for it to come over here. So first things first, as I always do, I'm going to fire up my venues, which we have quite a lot of. My venues on or off? I think it's off. Because that'd be virtually impossible for me to do any demonstrations if it was possible if my projector didn't pull up. And keep in mind, the people we have contracts with have venue projectors, a lot more advanced than what I have. They have venue projectors too. And it would be virtually impossible for me to, in order to get a contract, which we just signed today, right there. There's my contract. Bugatti, Bugatti, Bugatti. It'd be hard for me to be able to have a contract like that if they didn't test me out. So I don't know where you get these dumb ideas from. But I can guarantee you this. When I place that order today, I guarantee you're going to cancel. And we're even going to put a challenge in there for Crow Boys too. Do you think he's going to keep let the order go through, or he's going to cancel? Only time people cancel orders is when they got something to hide. That's it. So I don't know how you even make these videos. No one's listening to you. It's sad that we do these demonstrations on venue projectors all day long, and your product can work on a venue. The only problem is that your product can't see contrast and can't see color. And you don't display those contrast levels. You haven't done any demonstrations or any black surfaces next to your screen showing that you produce the same contrast levels as our product. You're making these accusations. We never said that a silver phoenix can produce the same contrast level as a black screen. That's virtually impossible. But you make these claims. See how I can see the word Chrissy pop up on my screen over there? And all that window light? You can't do that. His product doesn't work because his product can't see contrast and can't see color. That's why it doesn't work. He can't pull up color. So let's see if we can order some more of your product. Get it over here. And if you have confidence that your product does what it's supposed to do, then you would have no problem letting the order go through. Or you're just going to cancel out again. I think you're going to cancel out again. What do you think, people? You just don't learn, do you? I see you in April soon, Crow. Real soon. I see you in April. We just dubbed that video. I just sent that over to the attorneys. You might have to do whatever you had to do, because at the end of the day, man, you're going to lose your shirt on this one. Now, unlike you, my screen's 126 inches and sits in a bay of windows. And we're about to do a demonstration today because I just got finished coating the screen outside. Just finished a few minutes ago. We're going to be doing a demonstration outside at around 21 feet back. As a matter of fact, the video I'm going to post below is a 180-inch screen outside on display. How about you do one of those when you get back with me? Do a 180-inch screen outside and display Star Wars off your screen at 657. There's a challenge for you right there. Stop making those fake demonstrations. Everybody knows that your great products don't pull up. They can't pull an image to save them so at all. They don't even pull up on projectors we have. They're not even venue. I can take your product right now, stick it on that screen right now, and it will wash out. Products don't work, Crow. I don't want to even try. Now, you're telling your customers that your gray screen paint products are pulling 100% contrast levels like the black screens. I'm pretty sure your customers are not idiots. I'm pretty sure they're not idiots. They believe that nonsense. I got a bridge to sell you in Brooklyn. But I'm pretty sure your customers know the difference. I'm pretty sure they tested themselves. I'm pretty sure when they got home and got your product at home, I guarantee they pulled that Starfield demonstration. They had to. And I guarantee when they did the full lit room, your screen faded and washed out. Starfield screensaver. Your screens don't produce contrast. That's the problem. They can't produce proper color next to a black screen. There's my Starfield right there in display. This is your product right here. Now, we would like to get more of your product, but we can't order more of Crow's product because Crow is so terrified of his product coming over here, he automatically cancels out. Yesterday was the fastest cancellation ever. 1 minute. The minute we placed that order, it was canceled. I did one demonstration where we actually did a demonstration on his products and placed the order, and the order was canceled before the video was finished. But this is how you're misleading your customers. If you're going to tell me that you're going to tell a company out there that, hey, look, if you buy my products, it's not only going to work on your venue projector, but it's going to be to pull contrast levels and color. You lied to them already from the door. Your screens don't see color and you can't see contrast at all. That's why we have so many cancellations over there, because you're afraid of your product coming over here. And I'm going to call it like it is. You are afraid. You need to man up. Your products don't work. I'm going to place my order right now for that Cinemax right now. And watch it cancel out. That'll be number 8 we have now, and cancellations on you. Now see, I was willing to let you go, but you kept running your mouth. Oh wait, venue projector right here on the new technology right there, being displayed. Right there, being displayed. I forgot this was on upstairs. Forgot this was playing up here. You're an idiot, man. I'm gonna call him. He's an idiot. He's definitely an idiot. He's already doing a video right now saying your product's coming this dark. Dummy, we got live. Just like everybody else on their cell phone has live. Which means we can broadcast the video live anytime we want. You're a complete idiot. You do know that the technologies, when we display them, we show those black levels against black. You've seen them demonstrations? You're an idiot. That shows you where his intelligence level lays at. You guys watch that. I'm going to place an order. You're an idiot. You're an idiot. Ignore this. As a matter of fact, this screen's only 10% done. I'm going to blow your product out right now. I am exquisite. Reproduce quality faithfully. I'm minimalistic. I am a masterpiece. That technology was developed about an hour ago. I'm going to blow your product on the technology an hour ago. Watch this. Red screen. Let's get her out of here real quick. Red screen.
Getting that from YouTube.
Oh man, this is gonna be bad for you. Gonna get you some more tape, buddy. I'm not gonna stick up there like that. It's gonna be bad for you. Now, are you willing? Do you have enough confidence in your product to let us order all your screen paints today? Bring them down here and put them against the new technology at 10% done. Do you have enough confidence in your product, or will you cancel? It's up to you. We'll place an order right now. Give me some tape. Oh, wait. Why are we doing that real quick? Hold on, people. I gotta grab one of these real quick. I gotta make sure you can pay about to print that out. I'm gonna print out this cancellation. You may see, you may not. There you go. That's our technology at 10% done. Just blew your screen out of the water at 10%. Your products don't work. And if we can get the rest of them down here without you being afraid and canceling out on us, we'll get them down here. Because you're the one making these accusations that your product works that well, but no one can review your products at all. The only people that can review your products are your customers, and I'm pretty sure you give them detailed instructions on how you want them to display those screens. Because I'm sure enough they're not doing it in our demonstrations. Hey, you don't even want to see it. I don't blame it. Don't do our demonstrations. If you're not doing our demonstrations, I'm pretty sure you're giving them detailed instructions, telling them, hey, look, I need you to use this in an ambient light controlled environment. You need to calibrate your projector. I guarantee you're giving them instructions. Because if that's not the case, then how come you won't have the products come down here? You're afraid. I'm calling you out right now. You cancel this order. I'm going to declare you, if you cancel this order at my place right now, you are a coward, a fraud, and a scammer. And your product does not work. Now, you going to let me call you out on that? Or are you going to be a man and let the order go through? Or you can cancel. And either way, I don't care at the end of the day. I'm hoping you cancel. Because like I said, I don't have time to entertain your product that doesn't work. My contract is already signed, sitting on the table. I just sent it over. It's official now. I don't have time to test out your product that don't work. So if your product does work as you claim it does, to your customers and everybody else on YouTube, you shouldn't cancel. You shouldn't have no problem with the order going through. You don't have no faith in your work? Does it work? So what you're going to do when a company orders your product, you're going to say, oh, here's the thing. If you're going to use my product, you got to use it in an ambient light controlled environment. Crow, let me tell you what venue projectors are about, since you don't know nothing about projectors. Venue projectors are not your everyday projectors. They're not like these projectors you have here that are used for your home theater. These are commercial projectors, which means you're going to be using environments that are using tons of ambient light, number one. Number two, a lot of commercial light, a lot of windows. That's why these projectors have 5,000, 7,000 lumens attached to them, because they know these projectors are going to be thrown back 30, 40, 60 feet. And keep in mind, since it's going to be in an environment that you're not used to being in, you're going to be doing more than just showing pretty colors. You're going to be showing contrast levels, the whole 9 yards. Anything they need to display has to be to pull up on that projector. If you can't pull contrast and color on your screen, there's no point in you being hit with a venue projector and being used in a commercial environment, because you're not going to pull up at all, period. As you're doing right now. On my screen right now, it's only 10% done. All right, so let me go place my order right now. I'm calling you out right now. Let's see if you basically have confidence in your product. Oh, why are we doing this? Where's my other remote control on this over here? This one for downstairs, upstairs. Let's go to slow color change out.
Getting that from YouTube.
Let's see what the blue looks like on your screen.
Most of us won't break a world record, but I feel great after breaking a sweat.
Don't show up as usual. And that's a 5,000 lumen projector. My room is only about 13 feet from here to here, so I don't get that far of a distance in here. All right, you're on your site right now. I'm about to place an order again. As I said before, you got 3 choices in this. 1, you back out, you send us back our money, you show exactly what you've been doing. With the 7 now cancel orders we got, you have no confidence in your product at all, period, because it doesn't work at all. So the only choice you have is to cancel, because you can't have that product coming down here knowing that we don't have comfortable environments in here for our screen. So you know you're not going to pass that demonstration at all, period. So you're going to have to cancel. Number 2, you hold on to the money, which doesn't make it any good anyway, because I'll just do a basically call PayPal, get my money back either way. But this is going to reflect on your customer support, that at the end of the day, regardless of who I am, I'm your customer. You took money from me, so that kind of makes you look like a scammer and a thief at the same time. All right. Or you can let the product go through And everybody will see how your product's going to react the exact same way your other product's going to react here. Also, too, I got some bare silver screen in the basement waiting for you so we can match it up against your other products. And you said that Frankenstein is an outside screen, right? Got a 150-inch outside waiting, got 135, and got another 100-inch to do a demonstration on that. All right, so let's see what we got going on over here, people. Go over to the computer, let's place an order. Every time I told you, run your mouth, I'm going to do this to you. Your product don't work. I don't know where in the world you're telling your customers your product works. It don't work. Let's go place an order for his product right now. Keep in mind, Jamie, now you're over here talking about how black screens are trash, right? Isn't this your, we ordered a black screen from you, by the way. So this is the same individual who's over there talking trash about how he's against black screens, right? But on his website, we placed an order for a black screen. There's a SKU number right there. There, that's your face, ain't it, Crow? Right? Guess what it says? What color does that say? Black. Which means you were trying to sell a black product. So what are you? You're a hypocrite. You're telling your customers that black screens don't work, but yet you're over here trying to sell a black screen. That makes you a hypocrite. Look at that right there. Let's go make this order right now. You better not cancel. Right now, you cancel on this order. Right here, look at all these cancel orders we got from you. That's how many times you canceled from us over and over again. Cancel. Cancel. They climbing. They climb. Chrome, I have 20 of these on my desk by the end of the week. Look how much money we sent to you. $85. 7 times 85. That's what we sent to this man. And he canceled orders left and right. I'm going to show you the initial email we ordering from. We're not going through his website. We're going through the email he sent to us only. Let me get my chair moved around here real quick. I'm going to show you the email we're going through. We're not going through. We're doing this right through his email. So the email he sent to us, this is what we're going through. Every time you do this, I'm going to place an order to remind you that you're a fake. Because I ain't got no problem shipping my paint. Any company that want to get my paint and do a demonstration, knock yourself out. My screens can take it. I'm over here watching my screen in a fully lit environment, and your product is washing out over there. Look at it, it's washing out. It's washing out. Let me get this around. It's washing out. You're washing out on my new technology over there. That's my new technology. Just made that. That screen paint's not even a freaking day old, and it's blowing your screen out the water right now. That's why he don't want his product coming over here. So I got no problem sending that to a company. If a company says, hey, can I get 2 gallons of that? If we have it available, I'm going to send it right over to them. Hit it with anything you got over there because we tested our product. But you, on the other hand, now you're afraid to let people do demonstrations on your product. You got to give them instructions. And I guarantee, Crow Boys, he gave you instructions. Because if that was the case, when I watch your demonstrations, they would look just like mine, and they don't. That's how I know he gave you instructions. Your videos look exactly like his. Now, this is the email he sent to us. This is the only email we go through. Look at all these cancel orders we got. Cancel, 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 cancel. We got tons of them here. You want to run your mouth? I told you. Every time you start running your mouth, I'm gonna put you on blast again. This is the email he sent to us. Read it all together, people. Now he sent us an email for a recap. Just to tell you a recap, because we had somebody go buy the paint, and he didn't like that. He said, "Don't have somebody buy the paint. You buy through me. That's how you get it. You be a man about it." We did it 7 times. Cancel 7 cancels. That's your email right there, ain't it? That's the link. Check out my product. That's for the Cinemax. That's what we wanted. Let's scroll down the bottom. Let's read your message you sent to us. We're going to read it again, people. Enough with all the blah, blah, blah. I want to say the curse word. Here is the site. Order all you want and done. Again, you need to get spelling checker, grammar, whatever. You got to do one of them there. That sounds caveman. Order, because that was the first, when we first placed the order, he canceled first one. Enough ranting. Just buy my mixes. With confidence. With confidence. You can buy it with confidence without getting canceled. See right here? For the first time in your life, be a man. Crow, I'm calling you out. For the first time in your life, be a man. Let the product come down here. And let's see if your product works. Or if not, you can cancel like you've been doing. It don't bother me that you cancel. I'm getting a ball out of this. I will place an order every single day just to watch you cancel out. Just for the fun of it. What we're going to do, we're going to place an order right now. Let's go to the website right now. Now, he's going to be chatting with us back and forth. The last time he was chatting, we recorded your chat. We recorded your chat. In the chat, he claimed about having a black screen. Yeah, there he is again. Look, he's in there. He's in there chatting again. We're done. Bye, scammer. You're canceling orders, man. Let's go place your order from you because you keep canceling on us. I'm going to order again. Which one are we going to order, people? Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Which one you want to cancel? Which one to order? Any one of these you want to order? Let's order right now. Which one? Let's see. Which one we want to order from them. How you going to call me a scammer, but you're the person who developed the product and you're canceling the orders? How are we the scammers when right here it clearly says on your product Frankenstein mix that you got a black screen paint? Where's this black screen paint you supposed to have? Where's it at? Where's the demonstrations? Where's the test demonstrations? Nothing. You don't got nothing there. Let's go over to your shop right now. Let's go pop into your shop, see what we got going on in the shop. Look at it. In the dark, in the dark, in the dark, in the dark. You're trying to say that you're saying your Cinemax pulls up a black level next to a black screen? Let's go over to Frankenstein. You got to put your face on Frankenstein. Man, I ought to have my lawyers call Universal Studios, their legal department, and have them file a copyright lawsuit against you for taking their name. Because you don't own the rights to Frankenstein. Universal Studio owns the right to Frankensteins. They can sue you on that alone. Let's go over here and let's see what he got over here. Oh, look, he removed the order. Wait, did he remove him? Hold on, let me see. Did he remove him? Let's see if we can go in and we make the order. All right, there we go. We're good. It's good. Now look at what it says now. It says he has gunmetal. Gunmetal. What happened to the black paint you had up here a few minutes? You had black paint up there, right? Color black. That's what we picked out, right? Now it ain't up there no more. Now it's just gunmetal. That's how fast you lie, scammer. I'm going to call you a scammer because that's what you are. That's how fast you lie. I got documents right here. Your product right here that we ordered from you right here. That clearly says, sees that I ordered from you a black screen paint from you. Your face attached to it right there. You want to call people scammers. I'm going to check like it is. And you want to take me to court on this, I'm more than welcome to go to court on this with no problem. Because I'm going to make sure that whoever you scam, we're going to put a petition out them for to go out to sue you for fraud. I also got your video, basically, you been mixing that black and white paint together, that for some reason you don't sell the Metallica mix anymore. You know why? Because you got caught making it for free. That's why we caught you on it. And what does Crow tell us to do? Scare Crow? Don't need your business. This is a message from him at the bottom. Don't need your business. Have a blessed day. He tells us to stay away. Stay away. Thank you. You're afraid of us. Just like everybody else is when we develop screen paint. You're afraid. Your product don't work. It don't work at all. If it did, you would have confidence sending it over. If you want to sit there and tell your customers that this is the best product, buy from me so and so and so, but you don't have enough faith in your product to bring it over here for real testing, that shows that your product don't work. If you don't have faith in your own product, I can ask the Crow Boys right now, do you think right now he'll cancel this order? I did that in a live stream, open chat, let them talk, and said, do you think he's going to cancel the order? Not one of them spoke up. You know why? Because deep down in your heart, you knew he was going to cancel the order. You knew he was going to cancel it. How do you buy a product that somebody don't support? No, that other people don't support. The person who made it doesn't support it. So right now, we can see he lied right here. And at the end of the day, what the heck is a small, medium, large, and paint? Can someone please tell me how that even works? How do you go to Home Depot and say, let me get a large paint, medium paint, small paint? It's like you're ordering out of a clown's head. You need to get that fixed right there. That makes you look illiterate all the way. Oh, I'm gonna leave that one alone because it's going too far with it, but you know what you need to fix. So already you can see right there, we got proof that he lied. Have you ever said to you that he never put a black screen paint on his website? Yes, he did right there, because we got it right there showing proof with your face attached to it, showing you with the SKU number right next to it. Corn Frankenstein mix and the cancellation we received when you put the money back in my account, and then sent me a message telling me, have a blessed day, stay away. Yeah, no, we ain't staying away. I see you in court when I sue the daylights out of you. I'm not done with you. Try to be nice yesterday and say, hey, look, I don't want to beat a dead horse to death, but he don't learn. He don't learn. He don't learn. But you're going to learn. We're going to place another order. Watch you cancel again. Look at the information he has in here. Mixes, recommended venues. This mix, it's supposed to be a capital, number one. When you start off right there, it's supposed to be a capital. Again, you need to have somebody come to do this for you. Now you're putting in product info. After I showed you how your page needs to be developed, now you're taking pointers from me. This mix is recommended for venue, churches, business, venue. Why you put venue? It's supposed to be venue projectors, not venues. That doesn't make any sense at all. You know what a venue is? That's okay. He'll figure that one out. Churches, businesses. Okay, did you tell him in the description about the contrast levels? Do you have any test demonstrations of your product showing contrast levels? So if somebody buys this and they want to do like a scenery for a church or a play, and they want to do it through actually showing off the stars or contrast levels, are you telling them that you're going to pull a contrast level? And you have any tests on these venue projectors outside? Do you have any tests on the screen bigger than 100 inches? Because you're going to have to do, a venue projectors are usually 150, 180. You're going to have to do a massive size screen on that. Can't do it on a small screen. They're going to request you to do it on a much bigger screen. And you're going to have to be to display the screen outside and the hours of venue projectors are used. Keep in mind, like I said, it's not your everyday normal projector. So when you use these projectors in high commercial areas, which means you're going to be using more light than you use in your apartment right now. So how are you going to display on a projector that you can't even display in your apartment with regular light? Yeah, you dumb. And this is the same person who basically came on YouTube and said venue projectors suck, don't buy them, and now he's supporting them. Same person who came in and said that black screens are too dark, but you got one on your website you was selling, and when we caught you on it, you went back and you changed it to gunmetal. You fake. Let's go have a look and buy something from them right now. We're going to come out of the shop right here. We're in the shop right now, right? We don't need to buy this. We don't need to go in the shop. We need to go get ourselves, what I want. I want the whatchamacallit. I want the Cinemax. That's what I want. That's the one we've been trying to get, is that Cinemax mix. We're going to try to get that again. So let's try to make an order for that one right there. Let's go back into the shop, out of the shop. Let me go back to the shop. There we go. Let's go try to get the Cinemax. And this is bestseller. Your bestseller. Now you claim in your demonstrations that this screen pulls up a contrast level. That's what you claim. You said it pulls up a contrast level equal to a black screen. That's what you're claiming, right? Your bestseller right here. Look at the contrast levels he's displaying. So if we put this next to our black screen, you're going to match the black screen downstairs perfectly? Do you have enough confidence in that? Let's see if he cancels the order, people. Let's go in and see if he cancels the order. Here we go. And place the order right now. Boom. Let's go make it happen. Until then, you can come over here and y'all can watch my screen over here while I make this order. And he's going to be in there chatting and screaming right now. He's probably crying, screaming right now. Too late, Crow. I told you to shut your mouth. If you shut your mouth and was quiet, I'd have went about my day. Now I got to place an order. I got to embarrass you again. Here we go. Let's go buy 1 quart of it. Put it in my shopping cart. All right. I'm going to go through PayPal, make the purchase. I'll do this every day to you. I'll place an order every day for every screen paint you have, every day. And we can all watch you cancel out. Let's put the right address in. We're going to have it sent to this address over here. Here we go. Let's send it over here. We're going to send it over here. There we go. There we go. You're supposed to have, you talk all this trash about your product. Let's see if you back it up. Can you back it up? You got faith in your product? I'm about to click this right now. Let's continue. About to click it. Order made. Order process. There you go, people. There's your proof right there. Order already received. Paid off your website just now. I done sent you 8 times 85. You add up how much money I just sent to you. And how much money you turned down because you're afraid your product don't work. You say you got all this faith in your product. You talk all this trash, right? Now, nobody can do reviews against your product on you, which means we all know you're faking your demonstration. So let's do a real demonstration. Let's bring your product down here. Let's put it side by side and see what happens. Or let's see how fast it takes you to cancel out on your order. Let's see, we got a confirmation come right up here. We got to go back into thank you for shopping with us right there. Let me see, we got to come over here to our messages right here. Bring that up. All right. There we go. And there's our order. Thank you for shopping with Crow. Thank you, Crow. We really appreciate that. Hopefully this time you don't cancel out again. Like I said, they don't bother me if you cancel out. It shows you don't have no faith in your product. That's all. That's what I'm proving everybody. You don't have any faith in your product. We got 7 cancellations from you now. Go ahead. I dare you to do it. You only got 3 choices. You can hold the order, which ain't going to do any good for you because now if you hold the order, we'll basically start making videos about you basically scamming customers and not basically shipping out product, which you didn't do. Because at the end of the day, regardless of who I am now officially your customer now. When that transaction went through, I'm your customer, which means you have to treat me the exact same way as you treat everybody else. And if you treat me like that, then people are not going to buy from you if we can't get product from you. If you're putting our product on hold, then I can always go through PayPal and get my money in no time at all. So I'm not losing anything. This is going to make you look bad. Or you can send the product and we can take it, bring it down here and show you have some confidence. You can be a man about your product and we can test it against the product we have down here to see if your product works or it doesn't work. Or you can cancel. So let's see how long it takes them to cancel out. And keep in mind, I got things to do so I can always come back in like I did the last time and show the video. Time and date's going to be up there. Time and all that's going to be up there when we ordered it. So then, let's go over your canceled orders right now. We got. All right, so we already got the Frankenstein mix. We ordered the Cinemax like 3 times already. And like I said, I told you from the door, is you keep thinking that we can't get your product. We can get your product, Crow. It's not hard to do. That's how I was able to get your other products here. Now the reason why the other guy got caught is because he ordered twice from him, and Crow was able to pick up which one it was. But I got like 20, 30 people over in Cali right now that can place an order. You got to figure out which one's which. I can wait, like I said, 6 months down the line and not even talk about it. And then boom, order your product and have it down here. You wouldn't even know. That's how we got the rest of them down here. We had to wait till he relaxed. He wasn't on guard. Listen to that. We had to wait till he was relaxed and wasn't on guard so we can place the order without him trying to figure out who was who. Or we can make your life a complete nightmare. I can basically have somebody place an order right now and have you go through a frenzy of trying to figure out who's who, of paranoia, trying to figure out, okay, is that them? That could be them. You'll be ridiculing everybody. And everybody will see that. You'll be screening people left and right, trying to figure out who's who. Because if you're going to fight this hard to make sure this product doesn't get down here, then you're going to be pretty paranoid when you can't figure out which one of those customers are us and which ones are not us. And these people never ordered from you before. So let's see. So then, this is the one we had. He first sent it through the email. Like I said, it'd be different if you never sent us the email. Like say you never sent us the email at all right? Then it'd be different. You know, we want to place orders from you and you cancel because you have a right to deny anybody you want. Like I said that yesterday. You have a right to deny any order you want. But on the other hand, you sent us a link inviting us to buy as much paint as we wanted. That's a different story. You can't scream harassment, Karen. You can't scream, oh, he's bothering me or he's obsessed with me, Karen. If you sent someone an invite, to buy from you and then try to insult them. Why? Daring them, go ahead. I dare you to buy from me. Go ahead. Be a man. Blah, 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 blah. And I buy from you, and then you cancel orders, and then you want to cry harassment. You want to cry, oh, he's bothering me. You want to cry. Get over it, Karen. Karen Crow. That's what you are. You're a Karen. You're definitely a Karen. Can't do that. You even gave us a link where we can buy it from. So every time I place an order, I've been buying through the link. This is the silver one. You'll cancel order right there. Put the money back in our account. You want to do tutorial videos on showing customers how they can get their money back from us, even though they violated one of our policies, which we have policies there. I clearly see you have policies on your website too about returning product also. All right then. Everybody has policies. You have to follow those policies and guidelines to go to the website. So you want to make it sound like, because we have a policy that we don't support knockoff projectors, which we don't support them. And in that policy, which we can't basically give your money back if you go out and you buy a knockoff projector when it clearly says there on the website in bold writing, please do not buy this because it's not going to work for you. If you call me up and I'm going to ask you what kind of projector you have, I'm going to tell you right from the door, I can't sell you screen paint. And if you say, oh, can you find me a projector? Not a problem. I can send you to a merchant. We can get you a projector, get you set up, and you're good to go. I will work with you and help you get your product. So I'm not going to leave you hanging. But I can't basically go against my own policy, and we don't support those projectors. So if anybody finds that wrong, don't buy from me. At the end of the day, like I said, don't buy. It's right there. You have the option to not buy. Information's right there. Let me show you the information he has on his page compared to mine. And you want to talk about scamming people. You don't even have the proper information on your page. Your page looks like a dummy page. I'm going to show you right from the door why his page looks like a dummy page. There's no information on your page at all. What kind of surfaces do you paint it on? What's the shelf life on your product? What kind of rollers do you use? If you're using it with a paint sprayer, what happens if you paint this on fabric? None of that information is down. Does it require sanding? Oh, there's nothing there at all. You have nothing at all. If you use it outside, what are the hours that the screen is best going to be able to operate in the hours of what time? You have any of that down there at all? None. All right, so let's go over to his homepage. I'm going to his homepage real quick. I'm going to pop it over here. I'm going to back up a little bit here so we have some room. Let's go over here and look at his homepage. And you can't be saying your product is the best. It's the best if you haven't tested against certified screens. All my screens in here have tested against 18 certified and up. I got that can back my product. You don't have that at all, period. Look at your website right here. This right here is what they give you when you first do a Wix page. This is the first thing they give you. They give you this for free. This is the first title you get for free. Anybody can get this. This is nothing he wrote over here. They give you this for free. When you first, about my company, this is the first thing that'll pop up you'll get. In the dark. That's it. In the dark. Now you're showing all these demonstrations right here, right? Of different products right here that you have, right? This is supposed to be impressive. Let me show you how it's done, Crow. This is my page. This is how professional my page looks. Let me show you the videos on my page. See right there? My copyrights right there. If those you want to see my copyrights, boom, right there. Read them a week. That's what you're going to get sued on top of that for touching my copyrights. There's my registration number, ID, all that right there. All my registration right there. There's my page right there. When you scroll down to the bottom right here, you will see videos of my screens in fully lit environments on massive screen sizes. Look at that. All my demonstrations all fully lit. Your screens sit in the dark. Outside demonstrations. Where are your outside demonstrations? You don't have one outside demonstration displayed. There you go. Boom. That's the difference between my technology and yours. My technology looks amazing outside. I can walk inside of my house, out, back, and forth, and display my screens. You can't do that. See how perfect that image? That's on the venue projector, by the way, on Gamer Paint. Looks just like a TV, don't it? You wouldn't be able to tell the difference that that was a TV or a projector if you didn't see the projector. And you're doing demonstrations, you think you're showing, because you're showing some demonstrations of a little bit of light hitting your screen. We do our demonstrations outside, and we can produce a perfect image outside. This is why I have contracts. There you go. So when our customers ask us about ambient light rejection technology, we can show them this. You don't have any demonstrations like this because your products don't pull up inside that. You have a hard enough time pulling a screen up inside the house. We could do this outside live with no problem. Look what time of the day it is. That video alone by itself would crush all your demonstrations in one hit. That's what people see when they come to my website. These are my pictures. Fully lit environment. Look at that. Let's go over to my website. So let's go over to his site right here. See if we can track his down real quick. Now I told you that anytime they display color, what's it always? Fully lit environment, only use color on it. Where are your contrast demonstrations at? In the dark? Contrast demonstrations. In the dark? All your demonstrations that involve contrast are sitting in the dark. You want to see my demonstrations, what I post on my page for mine? These are the pages you have for your shopping carts, all in the dark. Look at the ceilings, all in the dark. This is what I have in my shopping carts. And anytime you want to, like I said, when that order goes through, I'll take you outside. As a matter of fact, I'll take you outside today. I got a 150-inch outside in the backyard. Which one of these you want to choose? Gamer, silver, the new gamer screen right over here. Which one? Let's go to the gamer screen. That's the gamer screen right there, outside. All these are done in fully lit environments. All these are done outside. So the customer can see the screen being displayed inside and outside with no problem. Let's see what kind of description you have under your products. Let's go back to your dummy page. So if I click on here for information on your product, right here, let's see what we bring up, what you have at the bottom. This is all you have posted for your customers to read. This product, or this projection screen mix, is my lights off. My lights off. Lights off batch. It makes it ideal for dark environments. Perfect. Anything's going to run in a dark environment, period. Literally anything. I can get white notebook paper and that'll run in a dark environment. Perfect for 1080p or 4K or 3D. One quart will cover up to a 120-inch screen. That's it. That's what you got. That's all you got for your product description. That's it. Nothing more, nothing less. This is what you're supposed to have for product description. See this? That's too much writing for you to understand, but that's what you're supposed to have. That's just for the blackout cloth surface. This is what we have under paint. The blackout surface is a little different. So if we go to pull one up for paint like the black screen, this is what we have under for the paint. So you're supposed to have in your description, I always put down God's amazing because he is, enhancement color coding technology 19, fully ultra short though compatible. Screen size 230 to 16:9, which is the screen size ratio. Color black, that's the color of the product. Designed with a new ambient light projection or advanced ambient light projection technology gain, which we can back that up because our screens produce images outside when the rest of those wash out. 180 degree viewing angle, which we do those demonstrations also. Fully weatherproof, fully ultra short throw compatible, 4K and 3D ready. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Because I have companies that buy my product and they're using 4K projectors, people. Let's see. Lumen count 1500, which means if you're using the screen outside or inside, your lumen count best inside would be 1500 lumens, which we tested under 1000, but still we keep it at 1500 for safe. Outside, 2500 lumens. Do you even have anything in there saying about if the person takes the screen outside, what time of the day can he use the projector? How many lumens can he use on the projector in order to activate the screen? If you don't have that information there, someone's going to think that they can probably use a 900 lumen projector outside at around 12 o'clock in the afternoon. People do stuff like that. So then at the end of the day, you got a phone call coming to you, somebody, hey, look, on your page here, I'm trying to use this projector outside and it's not picking up contrast level or color. What am I doing wrong here? You don't have anything in there telling that, look, hey, look, if I have somebody who's trying to use a screen at 12 o'clock in the afternoon, I can clearly say, hey, look, the reason why your screen's not coming up because we have here on hours on our website, it says you can only use it between 8 and 7 right there. That's what it says, 8 and 7. All that information has to be there. You have to put down surfaces. What surface can you paint it on? If you're painting it on fabric, it's just special instructions for fabric. You have it there. You should have no priming when using a fabric surface or paint on no priming needed when using a fabric surface. You should have things like how many coats does it take to apply to a screen, how many minutes it takes for a screen to dry, what kind of rollers are you using? Are you using gnat rollers, paint rollers? What kind of rollers are you using from there? Can you use it with a paint sprayer? Is it low in odor? Is it low VOC? Is it eco-friendly? What is the cleanup requirement for this product? Can you wash it off with hot water and soap? Can you use mild soaps? You don't have any of that there. What's the shelf life on your product? So bottom line, if I use half of your product, I stick it in my garage, 5 years, 3 years down the line, what's going to happen to that product? Do you have a shelf life on that at all, period? Do you have anything there basically saying, I have 5 years shelf life when properly sealed? That has to be put down there, properly sealed. Because what happens is people basically, sometimes you have to give them those detailed instructions because you'd be surprised some of the stuff that I've seen people do. And they'll blame you for it. So you have to make sure you're covered on all that. And you should have keep out of reach and children and small pets. That definitely should be there on your site on everything. You don't have that there at all, period. Then you need to have a summary. See right there, summary. Summary basically explains the product and everything what it's about, blah, 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 blah. Then again, we have another one, keep out of reach of children. Then you need a policy page. You don't even have a policy page. Your policy page, you have to have transactions, basically act of God, storms, stuff like that. Like we just went through the big storm and all that, which is good to have that on there. Right here we have posted knockoff projectors right here. We do not support knockoff projectors. We have it right there, crystal clear. We have a page dedicated for knockoff projectors that we don't support them in any way whatsoever. Buyer's remorse policy. What's the other thing we have here right here? Oh yeah, act of God, stuff like that. You don't have any of that information right there. We even have a section for payments. We have payment options because we have some people who try to make payments with Instagram. It's not Instagram, it's Western Union. So we have a list of payments we do take and don't take. You don't have that on your page at all, period. Shipping and returns. You have to have all this information here for shipping and returns. All that has to be put there. Overseas policies, all that has to be put there. You don't have any of that at all, period. Your shipping and return is like zip. That's short. There's nothing really there at all, period. Coming out of there, we have our story right here. Boom, right there. Simple and plain, dedicated my site to Jesus Christ. That's all you need to know. And then right over here, we have more, which we have special thanks right here. Like the music? Which dedicated my site to my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ, my friends and family. Even my old CEO, my old vice president is still in here. Your page has to look professional. Now we go over here. We have a special section in here dedicated for fake projectors. We have right here the knockoff projectors we don't support. We have video test demonstrations we've done on these knockoff projectors that don't work. We have customers who tried to use these projectors. We warned them not to use these projectors and ended up with dark, dirty screens because we don't support them and the paint will not support it. You don't have anything like this on your page at all. Your page is a dummy page. You ever seen a dummy page? A page they set up real quick just to make money off of it? This is all you have under the description of your product. That's it. That's all you have on there. So if I came on and I wondered, okay, what's your shelf life? What's the distance throw on your projector? Do you have any demonstration distance throw? How many lumens can I use on your projector if I'm using this outside? What's the hour of the time I can use it on? You have anything like that at all? There's nothing there at all. You have it at 1080p and 4K 3D 1 cord. What if a person has a 720p projector? So 720p projector, 720p projectors work on your product. We have it over here. We've hit it with 720p, so it does work. But you didn't add that in there. You should have added it in there because a lot of people see your 720p projectors, but you didn't add that in there. So you alienated those people altogether that have 720p projectors. What's the color of the product? You don't even have the color of it at all, period. You have screen size of 120 inch. That's it. You have any, is it 16:9, 4.3, 235.1? You don't have a racial size, a screen size ratio size on there. Dark environments, yeah, you don't have anything on there at all, period. There's nothing. Where's the shipping information? Let's go over here and let's check another shopping cart out. Maybe something, we'll find something different on the shopping cart. Let's go over here to the IB mix over here. Let's see if we get more information on this one. Here's the IB. And then we got, why do you have more on one page and less on another? I don't get that. The other one had nothing on it. This one has more on it. What's going on with that? All right, IB mix, movie and gaming. Let's see, personal mix. IB personal mix, great for movies, gaming. Hey, we'll be the judge of that. We can get the product down there. We'll see if it actually works. But right now, you're only tooting your own horn. And from what we've seen from your demonstrations, from your customers, all the same thing. Can you have any of your demonstrations display a contrast demonstration in a fully lit environment? Can anyone do that right now for us? They can put the link below if they want. Because you're claiming your product to be able to pull 100% contrast next to a black screen. I don't think that's possible. Gaming control environments, 200 lumens and up, 1080p, 4K tested. Refunds. This is your policy right here. And your refunds, you have, as in the same thing we have policies in ours to protect us from fake projectors, you have a policy right here. So if I did a video demonstration showing people how to get their money back on your refund policy and how to get their money back right away, just like that, you'd be upset about that, wouldn't you? I could show you how to do it. I'd have been over PayPal for over 12 years, and he has so much flaw. He has so many flaws, and his page is not even funny. If I was basically working for PayPal for legal department or dispute department, I went to your page, you would lose a claim automatically. Alone, you would lose it. Return policy, product is delivered. You spelled delivered completely wrong. You don't, that's not how you spell delivered. That has been like that since the first time I ended on your page. That has been that way. I can go back to videos and I can show you where last month I showed him he spelled this wrong. And you didn't go back and change that. Boy, you really don't care, do you? You don't care at all. I guess you don't care when your product don't work. Okay, let's put down return and return. We got to get a charger for this. You spelled return wrong. How the frick you spelled delivered wrong? You spelling check. You check that on your cell phone. Literally check that on your cell phone and get that spelling on that. Deliver. Delivered. How do we spell that wrong? You're illiterate. You are illiterate. Definitely illiterate. I'm going to insult you today. I'm not going to be nice to you today. I'm going to take your screen outside and blow it out on that 100-inch screen on a venue projector. Today, you're going outside on 150 outside today. You talk too much trash. And I'm right now, we're waiting to see if you canceled your order already. So let me see. You spelled, I don't know what the heck. What's delivered? Dude. I wish I can copy and paste this for you right now. I want to just copy and paste this right now. Just copy and paste this and just put the right in. Let me show you real quick. Delivered. There you go. That's how you want to spell it. You spelled it wrong. You might want to go in and put that in correctly, because it's going to make you look like an illiterate idiot. Let's go in and check out, what does small, medium, large mean in your product? What does that stand for, small, medium, large? You need to change that, because that's confusing as I don't know what. I'm going to leave that one alone. All right, here's a return delivered. No returns or refunds. No returns or refunds, people. Once the product is delivered, he's saying no returns or refunds. Isn't that interesting? But you want to come after me because that's sad. See, even with me, if a customer buys a product and say he has a knockoff projector, it doesn't work, I do business with eBay. I do a lot of business with eBay. I got tons of projectors in here that I buy from me. People always ask me all the time, like, what's a good projector to buy from eBay? Most people can't navigate through eBay. It's rare once in a while we get a projector in here, it's a dud, but all my projectors work with no problem. So I know how to navigate through eBay. I know how to buy, what not to buy. I've done tutorial videos, what to look for, what not to look for. Be careful when you buy here and there. I've done tutorial videos. I know how to shop on eBay and get what I want out of it. And I use that, basically, when we do these unboxing videos, we get a person who may sell really good projectors. I'll put those links up there so my customers can buy them. So if my customers say buys my product, we don't leave them hanging. You left that person literally hanging. So if that person tries to do a contrast demonstration or tries to use your product in a fully lit environment, go away, Crow. Tries to use your product in a fully lit environment, and it doesn't work the way you said it's supposed to work, and it washes out, he can't get his money back. At all, period. He's stuck with it. Just like I got your product over here, if I had painted that on my 135-inch screen over here, I'm stuck with it. That is not going to pull up on my venue projector. I'm not going to see my contrast and color, and that's going to pull up. And the first thing he's going to say is, well, I never said my product was ambient light rejection. I never said that. He can use that against you. He can also sit there and say that, well, you know, you have to calibrate your projector. You know, it's his fault because he has to calibrate it. Which you have, your projector's calibrated. He can easily say that. But the problem you have here, you have right here where you're saying no returns. At least if my customer has a knockoff projector and it's not working right, I can say, okay, this is what we're going to do. How much did you pay for your projector? Can you still take it back? And what my customers will say, yeah, I can take it back. Or they say, well, I had it, you know what I mean? That's what I have, and I'm just stuck with it. Okay, you're not stuck with it. Don't worry about it. They don't want to spend a lot of money for a projector after that. After they're buying that projector, they probably don't want to buy for another projector. I got a customer a couple of days ago, a real nice 1080p, I think 6500 lumen Panasonic projector. Gorgeous. Got a nice one for him. He got that for around $700, and that projector's worth like a couple of grand. I got that from him. I got another one. I got a BenQ projector, full 1080p for another customer. I got that for $250. So, you know, we find them good projectors, and then I send the link, and then I'll set everything up for them so they're good to go. Now, say if you're buying a projector haven't bought one for the first time, I can show you where to buy the screens at. I can show you where to get speakers at, LED lights, the whole 9 yards, send you all your links. So all you have to do is just do your shopping, you're good to go. So we help people out in the process of trying to get set up. And if you have a knockoff projector that's not working, I told you before, I can direct you where you can get a good projector. I'll go on my cell phone, I'll track down a merchant, and I'll send you a link, and I'll get you a good projector that you can use on a product that'll work perfectly. And that's what I do. But I'm not going to sit there and go, oh, it's your fault. You bought the screen paint. The policy was right there. You're stuck with it. Not my problem. That's what most people would say. No, I take time out of my day to go through my cell phone to track them down a decent projector and then go back and say, hey, how about this one? You like this one right here? Even if they don't like those different projectors, I'll still keep looking until I find something that can fit them perfectly so they can have their setup. If the screen is, some people have had it where we had the light silver screen paint we have now. I've had customers who basically bought the darker version of it and we're more leaning to the lighter version. Not a problem, keep it. We don't want it back. I'll send you out another 2 quarts, no problem. We try to work with our customers to make sure that their product is going to work. And this is why you have to have all these tests. This is why these tests are very important, because we can come out here and say, hey, we tested it here, we tested on that. If I have a customer come and say, hey, look, I got the money to spend $3,000 for a Dark Star 9, boom, we have the Dark Star 9. We tested Dark Star, Elite screens, whatever product you want, we test against, long throw, short throw, We do all these tests from the door. How's it look outside? Here's a bunch of demonstrations of the product outside. Here's our test demonstrations right here. No test demonstrations at all. So you don't know what you're getting yourself into. Let me see what we have here right there. That's why he's popping up over and over again, because he's angry and he's mad. He's actually talking to me through his chat right here. So we just delete him and just to go about our business, because you know darn well that you have right here in your policy, you're telling people that no returns. Once the paint is delivered, no returns at all, period. There's nothing you could do to help them out, because if they're asking to see contrast levels, you can't help them see contrast levels on that product, because that product doesn't pull contrast level. Can't even pull red. Okay, no returns. Please make sure to ask any questions before any purchases are done. Thank you. Literally, it's written this way. So let me get this straight. So in our policy, we have on our website that says before you make this transaction, you're fully knowledgeable about our policy on the websites before actually committing yourself to this, what we have on our website, committing yourself to this order. We have that right there. So we put all that information there. Now, mind you, there isn't much to read through on this, where if you look at his policy, there isn't nothing there. That's his policy right there. That's it. That's his policy right there. That's all. That's all you have. And you can't get your product back after this. Where on our policy, we have all this information for you to read through. And there's no way in the world you can sit there and say you didn't see it, because it's right there. Right there under the shopping cart. We have everything there. We made sure we covered everything. See that right before you click on that shopping cart, you scroll down. Look at all the information. Please read, please read. All that information right there. All right there, 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 right there. See? And he has that little, that's it. See where it says? Returns are only eligible for equal exchange if proven. Did you know that we do that? Oh, you didn't know that, did you? Yeah, we have done that before. We have basically, if you can show that the product is defective, and we can tell, trust me, so don't fake it. We can tell. But if you can show that the product is basically defective in any way, we will give you an equal exchange for the product. Which we, like I said before, we don't want it back. You keep it, but we'll send you out another one. No problem. Equal exchange. If proven to be wrong color, wrong size, or whatever, yeah, we do that. He doesn't do that at all. Period. Yep. That's what's in there. Buyer's remorse. We're not responsible for buyer's remorse. So all that's in there right there. But did you know that? Oh, you didn't know that, did you? Yes, we did. We do that, yes. We had a church that went out and ordered our product. It was too dark for them. They didn't like it too much. They pretty much leaned toward the lighter screens. And usually it's what happens when people are using looking at white screens all the time. They're used to seeing a certain high white level. We explained to them that white levels are going to drop. I say that all the time in demonstrations. It's going to drop, but you're still going to be able to see the screen. But still, they wanted something lighter. We sent them out 2 gallons of Silver Phoenix. Problem solved. Right there. What about the rest of the paint? Do we send it back? Nah, keep it. Keep it. We're just sending it out to you. There you go. But does he have that on his equal exchange? We even have a policy here for early cancellations. Yes, because it costs us money, costs us time to make the product. But yeah, we have it right here, right on the website. Equal exchange. Now, we didn't do an equal exchange with them because we needed something different. We want to help them out. You know what I mean? They're having servant in the church, you know what I mean? But he doesn't have that on his. Is cut into the point. I think we may have a cancel order coming through. There you go. He canceled the order. Right there. He canceled the order. Money's back in our account already. How long did it take? 8/22. So 8/22, he put that money right back in our account. All right, that shows you right there. You talk too much trash, Crow. Your product don't work. You're a fake. You're a crow. You're a crow. You're definitely a crow anyway. But you're a scammer. You're a scammer. At the end of the day, you're a 100% scammer. Because you have no confidence in your own product. This is your product. You're the one who makes it, and you have no confidence. I couldn't care less if you cancel orders all day. That doesn't bother me. I'm collecting, like Pokemon. I'm collecting as many of these as I possibly can. Yes, sirree. It doesn't make a difference. I can get your product either way. If I want, I can send paranoia through your day all day right now. I can have a bunch of people email you preferring as getting product from me. And you'll be on paranoid street because you wouldn't figure out exactly which one's which. I can send somebody right now to place an order, and you wouldn't figure out who is placing that order. It'll send him to a frenzy. He'll probably lock his shopping carts after that. Look at that. right there. Unbelievable. That's how you spell delivered, by the way, if you want to put that in, add that in there real quick. But yeah, so in his is no returns, no returns, no returns, no equal exchange, nothing. You're stuck with it. That's it. He didn't even put down equal exchange. Let's look at this very carefully because pretty much he's probably going to come back in and probably put in equal exchange now. So we have a recording of this just in case if we see equal exchange in there, you know, he's basically listening to me. He's listening to my pointers. All right. Now over here he has U.S. shipping, free shipping in the United States. Overseas is a $70 surcharge. Big mistake he just made right there. First things first, I just shipped a box over to China the day in a medium-sized box. It cost me $70. Maybe about $70. That's a medium size. On your page, you have small, medium, and large. I'm guessing you're doing large as a gallon, maybe? It couldn't be yeah, it would have to be a gallon. I don't know what a medium would be. That would probably be 2 quarts, and probably a small would be 1 quart. I don't know how you got that worded out, but that's what it'd be. So if you were to send a gallon in a large box, think about it, people, do the math, that a medium-sized box going to China would cost $70. I do free shipping there for everybody. It would cost you $70. How much do you think a large box would cost you? Almost near $100. A lot of you not. Certain countries would charge you around $70, but once you start getting into the large boxes, it gets a little pricey and depends on where the country's located. Australia, Hong Kong, Italy, places like that, Paris, those places like that would cost you more money. Where in Canada, it'd be a lot cheaper. Like Canada would cost me like $40 to ship a medium-sized box, where China would cost me $70. If I shipped it to Australia, that might be near $80, $90 right there. So you would lose money in this on so many levels. So how much money is Crow making off his products? Not a lot. This is why Crow's not making a lot of money with his product. And I'll tell you why. Crow shot himself in the foot. And I'll tell you why he shot himself in the foot and why he's so angry. Well, first things first, we all know he started selling his products for free. We're giving away his products for free. That's why we had the video of him basically making the Metallica mix and giving it away for free. Crow used to give his products away for free. You didn't know that, did you? Yes, he did. That's why he deleted the video on the Metallica mix, because in that video, it's a video of him showing you how to make the product for free, as in 2 tablespoons of black and 2 gray paint. All right. Right around that time, I think we bumped into him, and he wanted us to give him information on the ingredients on how our products were made. And we explained to him, no, we're not going to do that. That this is not a hobby for us, it's a company for us. And he became really upset over this and decided to start the whole nonsense about us scamming and stealing from people. And the funny thing about it is he wanted to compare his product as being the same as ours. Ain't no way in the world your product has ever been the same as mine on any level whatsoever. When you need proof of that, we can do this again with the videos. But anyway, we all know the story. His product's not the same as ours. So anyway, around that time, he's starting these dumb campaigns about how, saving you hundreds of dollars on this blah, blah, blah nonsense. And meanwhile, this brother is mixing his product with just black and white paint. That's all he's doing. He's not doing any test demonstrations. He's not doing anything that we're doing on our level whatsoever. And like I said, it's just going back and forth, back and forth. It's interesting. This is all going to end up in court in April. Boy, you're going to get your clock cleaned on that one. Anyway, let's move on. So anyway, after all that, Crow started selling his products for around, I think it was like $50. Or around $50 he was selling his product at first. He was telling people on camera that he had to start selling it because, he couldn't give it away for free. Technically, if you gave it out for free, you weren't really spending any money because the person could make it themselves. So I don't know where you came up with that excuse from, because if you're showing somebody how to make it for free, it's not only thing that's coming out of your pocket. It's just the first initial recipes that you're using to make the item. And then after that, the person can make it themselves. And you wouldn't be really spending any money because they could just do it themselves. But he thought he wanted to start selling his product and make some money. So it went from 50 to around 65, and I think around 75. He started selling. Now he's at $87 or $85 now, which we have here. All right. So after he starts selling his product, he has marketed his product to say he's saving you hundreds, which means he cannot price his item past $100. Because you pretty much, what they call, you heard the term cutting your nose off in spite of your face, that's pretty much what you did. And instead of basically, because we sold our product at the time for like $300 and $400, our products were testing against high-end projection screens. We had contracts with other companies. We were making really good money, and we were making good money now. But I'm saying we were basically, our demonstrations were unmatched, and he just wasn't matching our demonstration. He was cutting corners left and right, as he usually does in his demonstrations, faking it as much as he possibly can to make his product look as close to ours as possible. But it wasn't the same thing. So anyway, like I said, you having these campaigns by saying, oh, they're charging you hundreds and hundreds of dollars Dude, my product beat a $6,000 projection screen, and it beat like 8 of these bad boys on the screen with no problem. You done anything like that yet? No, you haven't. Okay, let's move on. Anyway, so you're charging too much money, so he's saving you hundreds, which means since he put that out there, saving you hundreds, you cannot charge past $100 on your product. You can't get 112, 150, 120 because that'll make you a hypocrite now. That's what would make you a hypocrite. So he has to stay under $100. And that means now you have suffocated your company, because what happens is now that if you try to sell a gallon of your product, you will lose so much money. Let's just say if he got the basic, like I said, bare silver screen, $23 a gallon, right? You go out and you buy black paint, 17 bucks, right? So already we're somewhere in there, 40 bucks already. $40. Look at the price, we're at 40 bucks. That's just for black and white paint. We haven't gotten to some kind of metallic mixture you're going to have in there to get the kick. That could cost you another $17. PPJ I think for a quart of their paint is like 20 bucks for just a quart of it. Come off cheap if we just get the gallon. So already he's maxed out at almost around 60 bucks, $60, $70 already. And he still hasn't paid for shipping yet. Because shipping's free in the US, and if you ship to buy a post office mailer, it would be around $8 within the United States. If he ships to buy medium, it'll be around $13. That's why he was charging $23 for his product, because he was making a little bit of money off each time he shipped out the item. He made about 7 or 8 bucks to himself. Even though when we got the package here, we paid $23 for it, but the package came in the mailer, which we can show you the unboxing, and it was around $8 on the label. So he got us on shipping. So he's cutting corners and see what he can make, but he doesn't make enough to sell a gallon. Now he comes off cheaper if he sells it by the quarts, because the quarts he can break it down into 4 quarts, which means if he's making like altogether with tax and all, he's making $107 with that. He's making at least, if he breaks it down, if he's left with about $20 or $25, he's just making $100 out of a gallon. That's what he's making off of it. But you still couldn't afford overseas. Because if you're telling people that they have to pay a $70 surcharge, right? And say the charge comes to about $120, that's still money you're going to have to take out of your pocket to cover that shipping charge. Because not every charge is going to be 70 bucks. It's going to jump depending on what country it comes from. So you still hung yourself on that one right there. But like I said, he can't go any higher with that. He can't get $200 and $300 for his product. Number one, you don't have enough test demonstrations to back it up to get that kind of money for it. And number two, like I said, at the end of the day, it'll make you a hypocrite because you shot yourself in the foot with that. Same thing like you can't advance to black screen technology because you're stuck in that category because you spend so much of your time slandering black screens. If you even try to develop one, it makes you look like a hypocrite. How can you go out and tell your customers, hey, look, don't buy a black screen. You want to go with a light screen. That's what you're going to go with, so and so and so. Buy. And the next one you go, no, black screens are the way to go. You know what I mean? The darker screens give up more contrast, so and so and so. I'd be kind of ticked off if I was at home. Look, you had this conversation by telling your customers that 1 minute you don't buy black screen, the next minute you do buy a black screen, which, like I said, I can't figure out why you even have it on your website to begin with. But as I said before, he was going to cancel. Did I not say he was going to cancel? We got another one to print out to put into the stack. So that's what happened. That's the story of Crow right there. Now, what's getting Crow sued is Crow decided to start. Now, I can see if you did a demonstration, our product came up a little dark or whatever, but it doesn't because we've done the test demonstrations already over here. Everybody knows the product works with no problem. If it didn't, you wouldn't be able to see it at all when I walk through my house. But he deliberately mixed black products and tried to make our product seem darker than what it was, and started the smear campaign by saying, hey, his product doesn't produce. This is what got you sued. This is why you're being sued. Because you made a statement about a product. Like if I go out and I say, hey, if you eat from Mickey D's, it gives you cancer. And like I said, I went out and I've been doing videos every day on this. Don't eat from them, they give you cancer. Don't eat from them, give you cancer. Eventually, McDonald's can pop up and say, hey, look, we're taking you to court. You got to, and what's going to happen is you're going to say, well, here's how you're going to win that court case. You're going to have to prove that their product can give you cancer. And if you can't prove that, you're going to get sued. Which means when we go to court, you're going to have to prove that my product comes at that dark and nobody can see it, as you claimed in your videos. And if the judge says, hey, Mr. Bird, have you tried to do these demonstrations for yourself? Yeah, Your Honor. These are all the cancellation orders we have off his website that every time we try to place an order through this guy, he canceled the order right away. Yeah, I'm using these in court against you. Thank you for another one. Even with the messages next to him. even with your email. And at that, Your Honor, he sent us an invite. We can buy from his site directly, which we did use to make these purchases, which he canceled every last one of them. And they're going to ask you, why did you cancel the orders? Boy, you better not go up there and call us a scammer, this, that, and the other, because they're going to say, no, it's hearsay. Anything you say is going to be basic hearsay without evidence. That's why you're being sued to begin with. So you can't say that. So if you can't prove that our screen comes up that dark, and I can paint a screen right in the courtroom without a problem, I'm doing live all the time. If you can't prove that, you're being sued for $250,000. That's what I'm filing a lawsuit for. Plus court costs and lawyer fees and all that. You're going to pay all that. That's what got him sued. And like I said, if the judge sits there and says, well, Mr. Bird, did you contact Mr. Fernando? Did you send him out any form of documentation telling him that he was in the process of being sued? Yes, Your Honor. We sent out a document from an attorney asking Mr. Fernando to basically cease and desist order right here. This is what we sent to him by our company for violation of unauthorized use for copyrights. We sent this information to him right to his address. Did he follow? No, he did not, Your Honor. These are videos that we actually recorded off his YouTube channel showing that he continued to do exactly what he was doing, how he was carrying and acting up, how he continued to attack our company. You lost your lawsuit that fast. You're done. That's what I mean. You're done. There's nothing you can say, nothing you can do. And let me tell you something. You're going to have to get yourself a personal attorney. This is not the kind of attorney like they where they go out and they say, well, you don't have to pay anything to you win your case. No, you have to pay for a personal attorney, which means they can cost anywhere from $500 an hour for this. So yeah, you're done. You're done. And when I'm finished from there, like I said, when I'm finished from there, I will have the same lawyers contact YouTube and contact any platform that you sit on and say, hey, look, here's the deal. We want a court case against this individual right here. He's been using your platform to slander our company. You got two choices. You remove him permanently or we file a lawsuit against you. They're not going to have your back on that. They're going to remove you clean off YouTube. You'll get a permanent ban. We'll make sure it sticks. Any site, any media site you use, we'll make sure you're taking off that altogether. So like I said, and we're not done with you yet. That's just the beginning. I'm not done with you yet. Because you use my copyrights now without my permission. We have documentation of you using my copyright 8 or 9 times on an Instagram account, posing as me. We even have the transcripts of you talking back and forth to other people posing as me. That's identity theft right there. So we also have filed criminal charges against you. So now, let me show you something right here. Let me go over here right here. So we go back up to my home page right here. This right here is my copyrights right there. It pops up on my work right there. That cube right there, that design belongs to me. It's mine. You used it without my permission. I never gave you permission to use that at all. I never gave you permission to alter it and change it in any way whatsoever. You used it about 13 times on the Instagram account, which means for each time you used it, I could sue you anywhere from $50,000 to $150,000 per copyright. Per copyright. I can sue you for that. Go talk to a lawyer and see if I'm joking about that. Per copyright. Including you get jail time for it too. Now keep in mind, once this is filed, this is going to pop up with the government, FBI, because Copyright and Trademark Office for violations is going to pop up, and they're going to see, and we're going to contact them also and say, look, this individual violated my copyright. I have an attorney right here taking care of this part. We need you to step into your part. They're going to come after you too. And theirs is a little different. Theirs is anywhere from $250,000 per copyright to $500,000. And theirs come with jail time, up to 10 years in jail. Now, we go to court over that. The first thing the lawyer is going to look in, because they're going to try to plead for you to help you out, to say, look, he's a first-time offender. He's never been in any trouble. You better hope you've never been in any trouble. You better hope you don't have any records popping up. You better hope on that one. They're going to go through your records to see if anything pops up. Guess what's going to pop up? The criminal charges that we placed against you for basically putting my house up and putting my life in danger. That's what's going to pop up. That's where you're screwed. Because once that pops up and shows that there's a charge against you, criminal charge being posed against you for what you just did, and also identity theft on top of that, they're going to basically throw the book at you. You're going to definitely get some jail time out of that. Let's put it this way. I'm going to share an easy example. All right? Let's just say you pull a gun on somebody, right? And say you never pulled a gun on anybody. Say they made an accusation that you pulled a gun on them, and you never even did that before, right? So bottom line, you get locked up. They take you down to the holding house. You go before a cyber judge. And the cyber judge says, I'm going to check your records here. I'm going to see if there's anything here in these records that say anything about you having assault with a deadly weapon or whatever. Because if it is, you can't get bail. You're going upstate. Now, if they go look through those records, don't find nothing. They find your first offender. They go, okay, don't worry, give them bail, we'll give you bail, bond, you can get out, and so and so and so. This is when you got to appear back in court. Because you got to come back to court. You got to come back to court for such and so and so. But you get out on bail. But say they do find something there. Say they find a charge in there somewhere, popping up, floating around, that shows that this charge was just previously filed against you. Then they go, oh, no, we can't let you go. You got to stay. They may give you bail, they may not give you bail. It depends. I'm telling you. So it's not going to be good for you. It's not going to be a pretty day for you. It's not. You should have minded your own business. That's what you should have did. To mind your own business. But as you can all see, people, like I said, I back everything up. There's my information right there. You can go to my page. You can click on that. All my information pops up right there. On my copyright right there. That's what he's going to be sued for on top of that. My copyrights. You're being sued for basically slandering my product. You're definitely getting sued for that. What do you call it? The definition, what do you got to work for pursuing for that? But you're being sued for that because now you're going to have to prove in court that my product does come up that dark. And if it doesn't, you're done. And then on top of that, there's other charges generally popped up along that way too, on criminal charges for things that you did you shouldn't have did. So like I said, that's his world right there, not mine. I ain't worried about it. Till then, I got a Bugatti contract downstairs to send off so I can get started with things I got to do. And Mr. Partey, I told you before, if I find anything in your account, and you think I'm joking with you, of you doing the exact same thing he's doing, guess what? I'm going to be paying you a visit real soon. You're going to be getting some letters from us too also. For slandering anybody who decides to slander my product. If you're doing a demonstration where you're saying you hate it, you don't like it, whatever, so and so and so, at the end of the day, like I said, freedom of speech. You got a right to say that. That's freedom of speech. But if you're deliberately mixing my product and make it look dark, and you're doing that, we're coming after you. Now, I told you, the first thing of business I'm going to do, I'm going to establish myself a nice, strong legal team for that particular purpose right there. And I'm going to hire people and pay them to basically scour the internet looking to watch. So if anybody comes up and they're doing something they're not supposed to be doing, then we can basically go in and take care of the matter and get it taken care of. Of course, I'm going to be nice about it. I'll send you out one of those little letters right there from our attorneys, and attorneys can basically talk to you from there what you need to do. Because I do believe in giving somebody a second chance. And we did try to give them a second chance by sending them documents. You know, I warned you already when we sent you those documents, take them very seriously. And you didn't take them seriously, Crow. You took it as a joke. And I try to tell you, this is a very serious matter. It's not a joke. Your fake lawyer never contacted us. You don't have any lawyers. You never talked to anybody in the backyard. That's somebody you just brought up to try to make it look like you were doing something. Dude, this is for real. This is not a joke. You got to take this very seriously. All right? At the end of the day, man, you don't understand. You can sit there and say, I don't have $250,000 to be able to give you. It doesn't make a difference. Do you know, bottom line, I can garnish your income tax check. I can garnish your wife's income tax check. Keep in mind, she inherits that lawsuit too. You didn't think about that. Anything you have, I can take it from you. Once that lien is slammed against you, that lien comes with interest. It comes with interest. Which means you could be up to maybe about $300,000 in no time at all. You could die and that thing would still be on top of you. I can request from the courts like, hey, look, I want $5,000 a week. They'll probably go with, and the thing about it is they may be nice and they may go according to what you can pay. Of how much you can pay, because you still have a family at the end of the day. I'm not a ruthless person. At the end of the day, I do know you have a family to support. I'm not going to do something. I wouldn't never be that ruthless, even though you deserve it on every level whatsoever. You do deserve it. I would never, ever take it to that extreme where bottom line, we're just stripping you where you have nothing left. I wouldn't do that. But you are going to pay some money to charity. You are going to do that. I'm going to pick 4 charities of my choice, and that money is going to them. And you will pay them every single month. You will pay them this money. And if you decide you missed this payment, I'll go down to the sheriff's department. I'll show them my execute order, and I will execute a sheriff's sale on your items. Everything you have that belongs to you and you only, I will take it from you and auction it off and give it to charity. You brought it on yourself. And as of today, we all know the legal part of it all. As of today, we know that the bottom line is I called it on camera. If you cancel that order, your product is a fake. You are a scammer, and that's what you are. You're a scammer, you're fake, and your product doesn't work. you don't have no confidence in your product whatsoever. Feel free to place an order to us anytime you want to. I'll ship it right to you with no problem at all. I have confidence in my product. You don't. Cancel the order. That's just a shame. That is just sad right there. Look at that. Canceled order right there. Money right back in my account. Didn't have to file a complaint. Nothing. Not at all. Didn't have to file nothing. Right back in the account. I can make an order right now to go back in my account. I can make an order 5 times over and over again and it'll go right back in my account. This is what you guys, you Crow boys, this is what you support? The person who makes a product can't even bring, he's afraid to have this product down here because he knows it's going to fail. That's sad. You have no confidence in your work, nothing. And you're in there talking trash about, oh, people's products, and you don't have no confidence in your product at all. I think by his standards, he feels that by canceling orders, he's making it impossible. I'm getting upset because dude, I can get your product. Just have a phone call, have somebody buy it from you. That's all. That's how we got your other products down here. If that was the case, if I had none of your products down here or no unboxings on your products, then I could see about that. But I have your products. I have unboxing videos on your products. It's not hard to get your stuff. I just had somebody buy it you never heard, never seen before. You would never see it coming. That's all. It's not hard to get your stuff. I'm just enjoying the fact that you're canceling orders left and right. You're canceling like crazy. You got a nerve to say if my product doesn't, like I said, I told you, if you're saying our product doesn't work on venue projectors, then let's buy your product, bring it over here, let's test it and find out. No, not sorry. My screen should be dry right now. See right here? These are all your products. Yeah. We've had his products here. These are all his products we bought. Look at this. Right here. There's your box right there. It ain't hard to get your products. I can get your products down there if I want to. That's not hard to do. There it is right there. There's your products right there. Metallica Mix 2.0. And that's still right around the time when you was making that product. You had that video floating around. You made that product for free. Got it right there. Metallica Mix right there, 2.0. There's another one right there. Purchase your product again. There's another order right there for your product again. What was this for? Unboxing the UB Mix. Right there. We had your products. Hey, here. It ain't hard to get your products. All that cancellation nonsense you're doing, all it's doing is just hurting you. That's why we're doing it, because we know you're gonna cancel your orders. We can get your product. I can contact one of my people over in California and get your product. Bring it right down here. Have it on my kitchen table. Look at that right there. Your UB Mix. That's when we have in the container right there. Yep. It ain't hard to get your stuff. If I want your product, I can go get your product if I want it. I'm curious to see how many times you cancel out. How much faith you have in your product. You don't have much faith in your product. Your product don't work. It ain't hard to get your product. This is what I'm going to do for you. I'm going to put an order out for your product now. No more going to your website, because like I said, you don't honor your agreements on your website. So I'm going to put the order out now. Enjoy the paranoia, because boy, it's going to come, and it's going to come heavy. So I'm going to have somebody place an order for your product tomorrow. I'm going to transfer the funds to their account today, so we can get this taken care of, and we can get your product down here, and we can do all these tests one by one. As a matter of fact, I'm going to have them, if I have them order all of them, you'll be looking for orders that'll come up with somebody ordering all your products. So we'll have to do this like month by month. That's what we'll have to do. And we'll have to be quiet about it, people. So this is the last time I'm going to speak of it, because now our main goal now is just to get this product down here to do the test. Because if you've been fighting this hard, something's really wrong with it. We all know something's wrong with it. Let's see what we got coming up. Somebody's asked me about a motorized projection screen. Let me get to work. I got work to do, people. But as I said before, the product don't work. You canceled again. Should I place another order right now again? Should I place another order? Should I place an order right now and see if he cancels his order out? Fake. You're fake and you're a scammer. You make your own product and you can't even basically back up your own work. That is just sad. I don't know what's even worse. To tell you the truth, man. That's sad, man. I'm going to show you how much of a fake you are. I'm going to place another order right now. I'm going to do this. I'm going to place an order on you right now. I don't even have to have your product down here. This is a simple fact. I'm going to place another order. I should place an order for all your products in one hit. I'm going to place another order right now. We're going to ask for the Frankenstein this time. Just to show you how fast he cancels out his orders. I'm going to place another one for you. You're a fake scammer. Don't even have no faith. I don't even have any respect for you, man. You got no faith in your own work. And you're selling this nonsense to people, telling your product is a professional. You're a professional, and you're selling this junk to people that you can't even support your own product. What are we gonna go with? Are we gonna buy? We're going with the Frankenstein. I'm getting the one with your face on it because I want that printed out with your face on it. Let's go to this shop. Let's go get some Frankenstein right now. We're going to get the Frankenstein right now. We're buying this right now. All right. What are we going to select here? How does this even work? A small, medium, or large? Let's get ourselves a large. You better send me a gallon. I want a gallon of this. I'm asking for a large. It is. So we got a large coming of a gallon gunmetal. This is what we're going to earn right here. We're going to get right now. Let me hit my shopping cart right quick so we can get all this tallied up. I'll make this order right now. Check out the PayPal. You talk too much trash, that's your problem. You can't back it up. I'm coming in, I'm gonna order your product right now. And if you cancel, I'm posting it. So you better not cancel. Don't cancel again. Don't cancel again. You better make sure it goes through. You're claiming this product is supposed to work, right? So the Frankenstein is supposed to be a product that can be used outside. How much confidence you got? Oh man, I wish I would have based. I would not have basically went in and basically. Oh, I feel bad about. We're gonna do that tomorrow. We're gonna do it tomorrow. Tomorrow, I'm gonna place another order. I'm gonna place another order tomorrow, and it's gonna be for you Crow boys. You Crow boys who talk all this trash and coming to my channel. I got something for you tomorrow. Tomorrow we're gonna put a video up strictly for you. In that video, you let me know before I place that order if Crow's gonna cancel or not. How much confidence do you have in the person you bought from? Do you think he's gonna cancel the order, or you think he's gonna let the order go through? You want that kind of pressure? Because I can put that pressure on you want. See how much faith you have. Order just placed. Let's see how long it takes for the order to cancel out. That's $85, man. $85 you can keep. How much money did I just spend already on you already dropping money into your account? How much money did I spend? And by the way, that Frankenstein you got right there, I got a transaction, Crow. I got a transaction of you selling a paint called Frankenstein with your face attached to it. I will be contacting Universal Studios legal department tomorrow. Well, actually, no, sorry, Monday. I'll be contacting them, and I'll show them this transcript of you basically selling a product with the word Frankenstein on it with your face attached to them. You know what's going to happen, right? For every product that you sold, they're going to answer. What are they going to ask for? Royalties. They're going to answer their royalties. So here we go. We just placed the order right here. Order just placed right now. Bam. We just placed the order right there. Frankenstein mix. We placed the order for right here. There we go. We got your order right there. Now let's see how long it takes you to cancel my order. Let's go get my refresh on my page real quick. There you go. There's my transaction right there. There's my receipt from PayPal. Let's see how long it takes. How long it takes for Crow to cancel. Cancel. Give him back his money. Give him back his money. I don't want his money. You don't need my money. It ain't about you not needing my money. It's about you having enough confidence in your product. It ain't about you not needing my money at all, period. I'm not giving you this money because you need it. I'm giving you this money because I'm buying something from you, because I want to see all this trash talk you've been talking about your product, being able to do this, that, and the other. It's better to beat elite screens. We got Seymour AV, all these test demonstrations. I even got that screen called Luxus, whatever. I got a 60-inch of that downstairs in the basement. We're going to put you against all of that. We're going to debunk everything you do. Everything. We're going to do all different things. We're going to test your product to the T. We're going to put it to the ringer. Not that sitting in a dark environment, high-end projectors, calibrated nonsense. Then we're going to put you through real 100% testing to see if your screen can hold up. That's what you're afraid of. It ain't about giving you the money. It ain't about that you need the money. I know you don't need the money. It's about being you backing up all that trash talk you talk. So we sent you down another 85. If you cancel the order, I'm going to post it. And you want to send me little messages like "stay away," harassment. Nobody, don't go carrying on me. 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 You got a nerve to call me a scammer, but yet you can't even ship out your own paint. It's your own product. Let me tighten this up a little bit here and here. Oh, by the way, for the individual who tried to file a claim against me, you lost your claim. You know why? Because you filed that claim back. You made that purchase on that product back in 2020. You do know that PayPal has a statute of limitations on how long it would take. Bottom line is it takes about 180 days, like 3 months or something like that, before your claim actually expires. So you can't go back a year back and file a claim against a merchant. It doesn't work that way. But I will be contacting you soon because you filed a fake charge against my company, which is a fraud charge. And we'll be in contact with you real shortly about that one. Just to let you know. Don't see, the problem is that when you file a claim saying that you never made that transaction, but we had emails from you having the conversation telling us what kind of paint spray you're going to be using and rollers and stuff like that. That is an email transaction of knowing that you are acknowledged that you basically purchased a product and you're requiring information on us to help you use the product to utilize for your screen. And you didn't realize that. I don't know if you realized it or not, but we can use those emails against you in court. So when you file that claim against my company saying that you never made those payments to begin with, well, we have documentation right here, basically talking back and forth. So we'll be in touch real soon on that because you filed that fake charge against my company. It's considered to be fraud. So we'll be in touch. All right, we're going to sit here and wait and see how long it's going to take for Crow to do this. I'm going to sign out real quick. If he cancels the order, I'll come back in and I'll show you the time and date when he's actually canceled from there. All right, I hope you enjoyed the video demonstration. Crow, you need to man up. And basically, I don't even know what to tell you. I don't even know what to tell you at the truth. I don't. But you're going to be canceling out again as usual. That is 8. We got 8 now? We're on 8. All right. People, I'm out of here. I got to go finish my screen downstairs. Crow is going outside with us today. And if we can get his product down here, we're going to get his product down here. We're definitely get it down here. I have to make a few phone calls and transfer some money to some accounts. We'll have his product down here in no time at all. And we'll do some demonstrations off of it. And then you'll see exactly if his accusations are true, that he's saying his product does all this stuff it's supposed to do. But until then, he's just cancel city all day. All right, got to go and God bless.